Ram vlog here. Been a while since I posted a video. Been a little busy doing a lot of things, but got a new video for you guys. As you can see, 2018 Power Wagon behind me. Obviously she looks a lot different than she used to. I've got a lot of things done to her, and I'd like to share those things with y'all today. Start off, obviously the first thing you can see is she's been lifted. So we did an actual lift this time, no leveling kit. Obviously you can also see she's on much bigger tires now. Now we got these 37s by 1350 R20. So these are 20-inch rims. These are the Nitto grapplers. So far they've been great, not too noisy, and obviously the grip now is amazing because they're full-blown mud tires. But as you guys can see in there, those are Fox shocks, and this is a BDS lift kit. It's a specific lift kit made for the Power Wagon. You can see right in there, we got new coils, we got the Fox shocks. She drives a lot better now, I can tell you that. She feels like a Cadillac. I mean, now it's just a lot squishier. You know, it's not stiff ride at all. You can see back here, same thing, Fox 2.0 right in there. You can see the shocks. And we have this right here as well. That got changed out. She definitely sits a lot higher now. They did take out the leveling kit that I had. So it's a 4-inch lift kit. If you add that to the stock height being 2 inches higher from the factory, she's pretty much 6 inches higher than a regular, you know, or standard 2500. So she's definitely a lot taller. And then another thing I had to get because I got lifted is this right here, and that's going to be the steps. So as you can see right there, I got the amp steps. These are the amp research power step XL. So these actually come down an extra 3 inches compared to the regular 6. So that's a total of 9 inches that it comes down. It's definitely needed just because, you know, it's a much taller truck now. And these also hold more weight. So these can hold up to 500 pounds. So 2 people can get in at the same time. You don't have to be worried about that at all. And I love them so far. They're very quick. They come out really quickly. And then obviously retracting is not as important because you're already in the vehicle. But really happy with this lift kit. As you can see, I'm gonna get a little further away. You can just see how different she looks now. I mean, Power Wagons come with very small tires and wheels from the factory. They come with 33s, which for such a big truck, especially a 2500 vehicle, you want to have something bigger. 33s are fine on a 1500, but on a 2500, you definitely want to have something a little nicer. Now, this kit doesn't come with the Fox shocks. That's something I upgraded on them. Definitely wanted to invest on something nicer just because, you know, it's long-term vehicle. Another thing I got that's here in the front, you guys can see right there, is stabilizer bar. You can see there it says BDS. You can see Fox shocks as well. This is definitely a must. In this case, as you guys know, the Power Wagon has a disconnectable sway bar, and this kit does come prepped to adjust to that, so everything works fine. But this is very important because when you're running big 37-inch tires like the ones I am, you're gonna get a lot of wobble, and you know, it's a very heavy tire, so you want to make sure you have that stabilizer bar there to make sure that everything is in place. But you can see in there, you can see the stabilizer bar, and then you can see the disconnectable sway bar, and you can see how everything looks stock. I mean, literally there's no cutting required, everything fits, and it's just a natural lift. Nothing needs to be cut or anything. Now, the one thing you can see right there, that's the drive shaft. A little further up the drive shaft, the one thing you do need to do when you get this kit is you have to take it to a muffler shop so that they can cut the muffler coming out on the left side, so they have to kind of bend it a little bit, so the drive shaft, just because of the new angle when it gets lifted. So keep that in mind. That's something you need to do right away. But you guys can see tires look great. She's sitting really tall. This is the driver's side. With the new steps, it just really makes it easier to get in now. The whole time I've had this truck, it's been almost 2 years, I've literally been jumping in it, which is just not feasible at this point with the height of this truck now. But as you can see, she's sitting great. She looks great. I was gonna go for 18s, but I ended up going for the bigger wheels. I just thought that, you know, it already came with something closer to an 18. I was gonna go to a 20, but I ended up being like, you know what, I really don't need that look where it's that smaller rim. So I went for the 22. I still got enough meat on the tire, you know, to safely off-road and not have any issues. But look wise, the 22 was definitely the way to go. It just looks a lot better. The other thing I got that's going to be back here is going to be this right here. And it's that bar right there. So that's another bar that I got. As you can see, the new pieces all fit. Everything literally fits fine. And as you can see the new coils in the back. You can see the stabilizer bar. You can literally see everything there. And like I said, she drives great. No problem at all. The ride is much better than before. Now I can tell you, at high speeds, you don't want to go faster than around 90, 95 on the highway. It just doesn't feel safe when you're sitting so high. So I can't say that, but I never drove over like 90 anyway, so didn't really make a difference. I guess the one thing that a lot of people ask when you do a lift kit and go with 37s is rubbing. I can tell you that it does rub a little bit. The kit says that it clears a 37, but they don't really specify how wide the tire is. As you can see, this tire has pretty big offset. So when you turn quite a bit, it does rub right around here. You can already see. So I am going to have that kind of cut a little bit because this sharp metal right here will dig into the tire. Definitely don't want that. But the front is fine. It doesn't rub in the front. It's the back. So when I started driving the truck, I did have to adjust to the new steering ratio because she definitely doesn't steer as much as before. But overall, I'm very happy with it. You can see the stance now is just amazing. Fox shocks are amazing. I'm very happy with it. Not much more to say other than that. Very happy with the truck. Not much more I could do to it at this point. It's already been lifted. I got the, you know, bigger tires, bigger wheels. This truck already comes with a winch. I did get it straight piped a couple of months back, so I'll show you guys that. It's pretty fun, and it sounds really, really good, honestly. Actually, that is one thing I might do. I might get new tips, just because these tips don't look that great, but let's hear it out. So as you can see, she sounds very, very nice. And that's not even a cold start because it's pretty warm out here. As you can see, sun's shining pretty well. But in winter, I mean, Jesus, she was sounding like just a tiger. I mean, it was just roaring very, very loud. Another thing I will mention, because the truck sits so tall, no more car washes. She does not fit in any car wash that I've tried to go to, unfortunately. So I've had to buy a pressure washer and just wash it myself. Not used to that, unfortunately. I've been using car washes for the last couple of years, but it is what it is. And then the other thing that a lot of you might ask is mileage. Gas mileage was already bad on this. As you guys know, Power Wagon doesn't come in a diesel. It's a 6.4 Hemi. I was getting about 13 before, 13, maybe 14 on the highway. Now it is down to around 9, so it's pretty bad. But no one buys this sort of a truck for fuel efficiency, so what can you do? And then the other thing y'all might not have seen is the light bar. I did change it from that oversized one I had before, so this one's definitely more proportioned. It fits fine. And yeah, the winch is working great, everything's working nicely. And yeah, not much more to say. If y'all have any questions about the lift kit, I will leave everything down below as far as which one I used, what parts I got on top of the standard ones. And if anyone lives in Houston and y'all are looking to get a lift, I got my lift done at Premier Off-Road, so I'll definitely leave a link below to their website. They did a great job. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. A lot more videos coming soon.